Yo guys, welcome back to Space Engineers. We're continuing, I would say, from where we left off, but unfortunately I lost a whole load of content. I recorded a whole next episode and it just didn't go well. All the files were unusable, the audio was broken, so we've lost all that content. Luckily, it wasn't the best content anyway. A lot of silence and umming and ahhing, so it's good. We're going to continue from here. Pretty much a really quick rundown for you. I've installed a bunch of mods. These mods have caused a lot of chaos to occur. We have a load of dangerous NPCs kicking about now, and randomly occurring events that can cause problems for us. You're going to see that. It's going to come. I'll tell you now, it's going to happen. I also converted our drop pod into a drill ship. Now, I will show you that now. So, here's the drop pod. You can see the giant drill we've stuck to the front of it, and we've made some changes. We've now got a little cockpit inside it. We've got a cargo container which is connected up with this little tiny tube system, and we've got this thing at the bottom which we are going to eventually set something on top of our big container here so that we can just dump this on top and it empties straight into there. That's where we are. I'm really annoyed that I lost the content that shows me actually creating this. But this is where we are at. Now, before we take this ship out for a ride, this game's very physics-based. So, because we're in atmosphere, we have to use these atmospheric thrusters, these weird-looking tube things here. And we've got 4 of them pointing downwards, which means as long as we are level, we can support our weight. I have then made another 4. So if you look, we've got another 4 on the top, and they're all pointing in each other direction. So, right now though, if we were to tilt this thing forwards, which we're going to be doing when we're drilling, it's going to actually kind of tilt in on itself. It's going to not be able to support its own weight when it goes down. So we're probably going to crash, I think, if we were to use it like that. So what I might do is actually just make 2 more of them. We have our second hotbar here, which I believe has them ready. No, it doesn't. That's okay. Right, so I've got the atmospheric thrusters hotbarred. So what we're going to do now is, I think, we're going to donk them down somewhere on the top of the ship. So we're going to need to grab a few. I didn't need to grab 600 of them, but we're going to grab a few of these, and we're literally, for now anyway, going to find somewhere random to stick them. Maybe actually on the front of the drill. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, we'll stick them there like that. Who knows if this is going to be a good idea or not. We'll find out. So, we don't have all the components we're going to need to build them, but we'll just stick all these steel plates into them. We need large steel tubes, metal grids, motors, and construction components. So, we've got large steel tubes. We've got construction components. We don't have any metal grids. I think that was all we needed, so let's just make the metal grids. So we need more motors, and we need more construction components. That's okay. We've got 6 motors here. And we've got more of those there. Perfect. We should have enough. I think the issue is the motors. We don't actually have enough motors. That one's working though. Right, we just need to make some motors. Luckily though, I believe we actually have some stone in this. So let's just stick the stone there, and I just dumped everything back in again. That was quite useful. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we're back. We've got the motors we need. Let's build it all up. Sweet. Theoretically now, the ship should be able to support its weight when it's facing down. So let's show you how the spaceship works. I have a couple hotkeys configured for my hotbar. So 3 means I've now selected my drill. So now when I press my left click and my right click, it works exactly the same as my little drill, you know, that I had in my hands. 2 is going to turn off and on the, whatchamacallit, the thing. I forgot the name of it, but I think that's actually wrongly configured. Switch lock, I think, is what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I can lock it and unlock it whenever I need to, and that's only going to work when there's another bit next to it, but we'll see that in a minute. Now that I've unlocked my landing gear, you can see that we're able to maintain our weight when we're horizontal. So if I point myself down, the question is can we still maintain our weight? We can. Perfect. That's going to be very important for us when we go mining. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to go over to this rocky bit that we started digging at in the first episode, and we're going to go to it. We're going to switch to our first person view, and we're going to just start digging away, collecting a bunch of resources that we shall be able to use to start being able to make more stuff a lot faster. This is a lot more efficient than mining with our hand drill. You can see the speed. The problem is here, guys, is we're going to get very heavy very quickly. And at some point, we're not going to be able to maintain our weight anymore. So that's what I've got to be careful for. I have no clue how long it's going to take before we start falling to the earth. It seems like we're pretty okay right now. So that's good. If we just quickly press K and look at our inventory, we're filling up pretty nice. Okay, I think... Oh. I think we've got too heavy. Yep, you see that? That's the perfect sign that we've picked up too much. So if you look in the bottom right corner, you can see how much weight we're carrying now, and apparently that's too much. So the way we can fix that is we're going to have to drop some of this. Look how much we've actually gotten. There's 27k in there, 6k here, 9k in the collector, and we've got 8k in the cockpit. We've got tons of stuff. We're going to quickly do a really quick trip back and forth to bring some of this material over. Okay, guys, so my landing gear had actually locked. I hadn't realised. We're still too heavy, though. That's fine. That's good. That means I'm not stupid. So, we're currently weighing 42,000 kilos, and we're not able to take off, which means... Oh, no. No, 42,000 kilos might just be enough. Now, as you can see, we've only got one thruster that's propelling us forwards. So, that means we're going to fly really slowly all the time until we add more to this and maybe improve it in a way. So, I'm going to land the ship for now just here. If I just drop this down so I can see where we are. The moment our landing gear touches, it's locked. Perfect. We landed safely as well. So right now, as you can see, we're having to like manually move the items over, which isn't the best option. But that's fine, because we can improve it. Next step for us, guys, is the connector that we've got stuck on the bottom of our ship. We're going to stick another one on the top of this container. So if we go back into here and find it, here it is, connector. The connector's going to get placed on top of this, like that. But to place it, we need some steel plates. Boom. Right. Now to build it, we need some construction components, small steel tubes, motors, and computers. That's fine. We've got the space. We've got the stuff. And perfect. So, we've got the connector placed. We have a connector on the back of our ship. If we jump back into the ship, we look at our inventory. We still have 22k sitting here. So now, if I unlock our landing gear, oh, there we go, and 2, it's locked. Perfect. So, we're going to have to shuffle that landing gear forward a bit, because that made that really difficult. But this is now, if we go into here, I think you can see our refinery has all the resources already. But the problem we've got now, guys, is I think the station's going to charge the battery, or the station might suck the power out the battery, which could be a bit of a problem. The best way to solve that is to increase our power. So, with all these resources we've gathered, what we're going to spend really today doing is probably actually trying to build a base. I think we might actually build ourselves a base and make some power. I'm going to take a big risk here. Let's save the game again. You know what? I'm going to cut this block away. Thank God, it didn't knock it all down. So what I want to do is I want to get access to this, because what we are going to place now is a hydrogen engine. I'm going to drop that into the pot now. We can donk it there, and it's going to be connected to our oxygen and hydrogen production machine. If I just start building this, once we've got this built, we'll be able to produce even more power as long as we have hydrogen. But perfect. This should now be producing, well, giving us the ability to make power. Current output is 0. I believe it should just work. I thought it would have its own inventory. I'm a bit confused.
Bruh.
Interesting. What I think we're going to do now, guys, I'm going to go and grab some ice. We're going to get some ice, and we're going to stick it into our O2H2 generator and see if that starts generating power. So we have ice really close to us, and loads of these dogs. So I'm going to have to go and kill these, and then I'll go and get this ice. Okay guys, we're back, and we've got a ton of ice on us. I'm going to dump all of it in here. We now go to control panel and hydrogen engine. Look at this, it is actually doing it. It is actually doing it. It's working its way through the ice, and this is now generating power. So, now we've got a surplus, I hope, of energy. It should actually recharge this battery, which is excellent. What I'm thinking I might do is, considering weight is an important part of this game, I might put a second battery right where that first one's sitting, because then that's going to balance the weight out. Whoa, someone's shooting at us. They're shooting at our spaceship. We're going to have to go deal with them. Where's the guy with the gun? Can't see him, man. I think we killed him. There's his body. Oh no, they spoke. Did you just hear them speak? Oh my god. Maybe the next best bet for us will be to build ourselves an actual base. What we're going to do is we're going to extend it out pretty far. I want to have a decent sized base. Oh! The dogs can get on our base. Oh god, guys, the dogs can get on our base. When it gets to the editing process, we'll either have a time lapse or I'll just cut depending on how long it takes. But yeah, when I return, we'll have something kind of in place. Okay, guys, we've got the start of a base coming on, to be honest with you. It's going to take a lot of resources.
Energy low.
Our energy on our suit is low. Let's refill that. Now, this is a very, very small, tiny, whiny little base. Once we actually go out and get a lot of resources very quickly, we'll be able to start properly resource gathering, and then from there, we'll actually be able to build stuff a lot faster. I'm just thinking how I actually want this to look. I think if we continue with that kind of slanted section for these sides, it could be quite cool. What I want to check is windows. Do we have a window style block? Okay, guys, I haven't actually been able to get any much more building done because I started fiddling about with our ship. I started just tidying up, adding bits of armor to make it look a bit nicer. And I ran out of jetpack fuel, and we also ran out of ice in our O2 hydrogen generator. So I've started to use the ship to mine down to the ice deposit to gather a ton of ice very quickly. Now, we're just getting attacked by robots right now. I thought you guys would want to see this. I should probably actually heal. Oh my god, how are they shooting at me? I can't see them at the moment. One's dead. That's one of them. Whoa, this is mental, guys. Look at these robots. That was absolutely crazy. But yeah, we've been using the ship to dig this humongous hole. I've been a bit busy, I won't lie. I've gathered a bunch of resources, and I've started to build us an actual base, as you can see. I've accidentally set things to coloured blocks. Now, I don't know if I can just paint things. Right now, that we've got random white blocks mixed with the default colour. We'll see if we can fix that. Really what I want to do now is just kind of get these windows built, and then we need to figure out how to make the ceiling. We're going to also adjust where this sits. That's not a very convenient place for it to sit, so we're going to change it. This is bulletproof glass, so it should be kind of cool. Damn, we actually went through the glass very quickly. Someone's firing a gun. What is that noise? Where is it coming from? Is it my hole? Okay, I'm just very confused and scared.
Low.
Over there. Oh, the tension. Okay. Okay. Someone else is shooting from a different direction. God, I can't hit them for hell. Wait, has he got like a skull for a face? Look at it. Oh. Well, that was kind of spooky, wasn't it?
I thought you'd be more of a challenge. Guess not.
Somebody's just chatting shit. Cool, they started punching me. Oh man. Well, I'm glad that's over. A step in the right direction for us right now is to build some more power. if right here we slap down a battery, I think a battery will be very useful for us. Now, really, what's going to need to happen is we're going to have to go and gather more materials. We have absolutely tons of ice, so what I'm going to do now to kind of speed up the battery process here, I'm going to turn our hydrogen engine on. So now that is emitting power. That's going to convert this ice into hydrogen, and if we go to our battery, it will be fully charged in 52 minutes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually set the battery so that it's set to recharge. I've just done that with our ship batteries as well. So pretty much what we're going to eventually have is a lot of power stored, rather than having to constantly burn hydrogen or fully rely on these turbines. We'll actually have power just sitting about waiting. I think what we'll do is we'll get these placed as our ceiling. Now, I'm going to make ourselves a nice little contraption. What we're going to do is we're going to move this right here onto the roof of the base. And the reason why we're going to do that is so that we don't have to land the ship actually inside the base. Right, let me just quickly get this built. Right, I'm back, and we're getting shot at, as per usual. Oh man, oh man. Oh god. Oh. So, let's just repair our base. Can you believe he did this? We lost some windows as well. Wonderful. Absolutely perfect. Right, okay, so, like I said, what we're going to do, we're going to jump in the ship. So now I'm going to get into this. We're just going to quickly configure that landing gear. So, switch locks. There we go. So now if we press 2. Oops. Our batteries are set to charging. Hold on, if I might be able to fix this. Oh god. So if I hit 4 now, that's activated our things. Oh guys, we've knocked our spaceship upside down. Oh no. Oh no. The only solution to this here is we're going to have to break the whole wall down. Oh my god. What are you doing? How many of you guys are there? There are so many of them, man. Right, if we chop that down, chop that down, what I can try to do here, if I push us backwards, maybe we can do something here. No, stop tilting. What is going on? What are you doing? Right, there we go. The ship's working again. but it doesn't seem to be working very well. I think we may have lost use of all our thrusters. I think all our thrusters are broken. That's fine, because all I need to do is get the ship on the roof.
Meteor storm inbound.
But yes, we finally got the ship moved. We can repair the ship later. That's fine. Now just give me a moment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some items ready to build for us to show you guys what we're going to do. Okay guys, so what we're going to do now, we're going to destroy this. What we are going to need to do here is we're going to build a conveyor. God, I'm just flying about the place. And then we're going to build the corner piece for it. We set another corner, and we dump our connector on top. Like that. So now, we should just be able to immediately rebuild the connector. Perfect. So now what we can do is we can shut the whole roof off, and we can have the ship land on the roof, and then voila, it's going to send everything down here into there, and it's all going to be hunky-dory. Absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we're going to bring the episode to an end here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Bit more exciting than the last one. We're going to continue building this base, and then we're going to start to look at actually being able to build a spaceship. Brace yourselves, guys. It's just going to get cooler. From this point onwards, we're going to start to be able to make more and more. You've seen what we've been able to do today. Yeah. I'm excited for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I've been McCulloch Yo. This has been Space Engineers. And you guys have been awesome. See you in the next video.